All right, Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. We're going to do a love reading for you guys, okay? All right, I'm going to be looking at what your current energy is when it comes to love, what's going on with you in your love life, what's challenging you, what's helping you. And I'm also going to look at, is there a new or past love interest that's in your energy? All right, so let's go ahead and let's get started. This message isn't going to be for everyone, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But if it speaks to you, you will definitely know, you will feel it if it's your message. All right, so let's see. What is the current energy for Cancers when it comes to love? We got the Page of Pentacles. I feel like the current energy for you when it comes to love is rebuilding. This is not giving me a love energy though with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is more so about you rebuilding. You could be rebuilding your life. Maybe you just recently relocated or you're looking to relocate. Maybe you just started a job. Maybe you're someone that's pursuing your goals. You could be going back to school. I feel like you could be focused on your money. Some of you focus on your health. So I'm not really seeing you in your life, your everyday today activities being focused on love. He's looking at that coin. And that's where I feel like your attention, the majority of your attention is on your finances, on your money. Let's see what else is going on for you. All right, so you may be doing this because you feel like this is what you're supposed to be doing. So whatever it is that you're doing, this is what you feel like you're supposed to be doing. It's an interesting energy here though. You could be being quiet. There's something mysterious about you. You're keeping quiet about what you're working on. You're not going around talking about it. But why is there stress here with the Nine of Swords? Now, this is supposed to be a love reading. I don't want to get sidetracked, but I find it interesting, and I have to go where the cards are taking us, that whatever it is that you're focusing on, you feel called to do it, you feel led to do it, you're following your intuition, but you're being quiet about it. Where's the stress? Where's the stress fitting in? There's something here about this situation that's stressing you out. What is it about this situation that's stressing the viewer out? Work. The work. There's something around this work that you're doing that's stressing you out. It's the actual work in and of itself that's stressing you out. So whatever it is that you're doing new, it's not something easy. It's something that's stressful. And it could be because you just started it. Whatever this is. Some of you, I'm picking up energy around home. What's going on in your home? You guys are not wanting me to move into love right now. Okay, so I'm still going to ask the questions, but right now I have to see what's coming in as it pertains to your work that has you so stressed out. Whatever this is that you're doing, what is affecting the viewer in this energy? Because it's, look, see, closed doors. The door is shut. And I told you something about home. So this, what you're doing, we got here, it says this path may not be the best fit for you. Or maybe this chapter is coming to an end. Embrace the closure of that door and stay receptive of the new opportunities. So a door has closed, and that's probably where the stress is coming from, because you're in the middle, right? A door has closed, but a new door is opening up, and this is unfamiliar for you. So I feel like you're someone that's in uncharted territory right now, because it's like your old life or some sort of old situation has closed out, and now you're in the middle of something new, and you could be thinking in that Nine of Swords energy all of what could possibly go wrong. And you know how sometimes you start a new job, and I'm just using this as an example. you start a new job and you don't know everything. So it's hard trying to learn. It's hard trying to catch up and understand. But I just feel like you're in the beginning. Whether this is school, a new job, or some sort of a new home, a new environment, you're in the beginning of it. So of course it's going to be stressful. And of course you're going to be thinking, this is what all that there is to this. But it's not. You're just in the beginning phases of it. Your intuition isn't wrong in this situation. It's just the beginning, and you're having a hard time processing it. See here, look, see, you may be used to some sort of well-run operation, or you may be used to a certain structure, to a certain way of doing things, and that could be challenging. Let me ask this question. Why is this showing up? Like, I get it that this is your current energy, focusing on your coins, but you still have a love life. So I feel like your work is distracting you. But I want to know, why is this coming up, though, as it pertains to their love life? Because you got to feel some type of way about love. Why is this coming up, Spirit? Why are you showing it this way instead of showing me what's going on in their love life? Oh! I love when Spirit do that. You know why? Workplace romance. Because whatever it is that you're doing right now, it actually involves your love life. You just don't see it right now. That's why the High Priestess is sitting there also. This new phase includes romance for you. It says it right here. You may find yourself working closely with a partner or meeting someone at work who sparks romantic feelings. Together, you will create a strong connection through a business venture. So you may find yourself in this new atmosphere, this new environment, this new job, this new school, whatever that may be that's new for you. You're going to meet your partner, meet your person in that space. Whether it's the same space or on your way to that space, it's connected to that person. How the two of you meet. It's connected to your job. Even if you're someone that works at home, I don't care, whoever, if this is your reading, you're going to meet them in connection to this new thing that you're doing. That's why. And you can't see it. And you're not, I feel like you're not supposed to see it. Your attention should be on your work, because I feel like it's interesting. Remember I said your focus isn't on love. Spirit's saying it's not supposed to be on love. It's supposed to be on you. It's like, keep your eye on the prize, and that prize is you. Keep your eye on yourself. Keep your eye on rebuilding your life. That's why it's showing up that way. Let's see what's challenging you. What's challenging? Well, we can see this work thing that you're starting is challenging you. What's challenging the viewer? In love. The page. See, again, new. This is new energy. And we got here the Ten of Cups. So what's challenging you? This is making me feel like your emotions are in this page energy. And this is also, with this Ten of Cups, this is making me feel like family. There's something here new that's taking place for you. And I feel like it has to do with relearning. Because remember, the door closed and you're walking in uncharted territory. So I feel like there's something about your emotions, because I'm feeling some frustration here. And even with that Nine of Swords, there's something about the energy that feels frustrating. Something about this new beginning that may even feel frustrating and or irritating. And I feel like that stems from a new way of having to be and do things in life. So with this page, what's challenging you is these new feelings, these new way of having to do things that breaks away from your family tradition, that breaks away from what you were brought up in. So maybe you're, for example, you could be someone that easily gets frustrated, right? And you're having to learn to stay grounded. You're having to learn to stay focused. Whereas typically you may be like, I quit. This isn't working. You're ready to give up immediately, or you're ready to get frustrated immediately. Some things take effort and time. And so I feel like what's actually challenging you is having to keep your emotions in check, even in uncertainty, even when feeling frustrated. See how right here? Because I feel like this is this energy, right? Feeling stressed out, frustrated, but right here, having to remain calm and focused and not allow that frustration to consume you. It's like taking a pause, taking a step back, and reorganizing yourself. Because it's like one of those things where you can either be reactive or be proactive. And that's what I feel like you're having to learn. Because there's something about your emotions that's challenging from your family environment, how you were raised or how you were brought up. Yeah, see, the Temperance is in reverse. See, some sort of imbalance, right? Something stems from an imbalance here. And even with the Fool, a brand new chapter for you, a brand new journey. So I feel like this is a brand new chapter, a brand new journey for you when it comes to this new work situation and even your emotions, your feelings that have been dysregulated. Because I keep getting someone maybe even feeling pessimistic or just ready to quit, ready to give up in the beginning. But it's like, no, keep going. There's more to this, and there's more for you that's unfolding. So what's challenging you is, having to relearn how to react or act emotionally. What is helping you right now? What's helping you is to struggle. The Five of Pentacles is what's helping you, struggling. And also feeling abandoned or dealing with abandonment. I wouldn't say dealing with abandonment, but dealing with adversity, dealing with hardship. Some of you that could be dealing with isolation, dealing with rejection. It's not going to be the same for everyone, but whatever this adversity is, it's actually helping you because it's helping you learn how to act differently. Yeah, see, the Death card is helping to bring about some sort of transformation. That's what's helping you. An ending is helping you. That door closed. And with the ending is a rebirth, a transformation. You're ending one way of how you used to be because it was imbalanced. That was the challenge. And now you're walking into a new way. And this adversity is helping to remold you, to reshape you. It's helping to transform you. You're going to learn how to deal with adversity in a better way. You're going to learn how to problem solve and not get so frustrated and look at it as opportunities. Look at it as data that you're collecting. There's just something about when it comes to adversities, you're going to learn a different way or how to deal with it. Yep, see the Roar card. And the Roar was helping you. And we got here the Roar showing up. See the Queen of Swords. This is what I'm talking about. She's smart. She's intelligent. And she's not reactive. She has her emotions in check. And that's what I'm talking about. You're relearning things when it comes to your emotions. Remaining calm. Because the Temperance is frustrated. The Temperance is imbalanced. Emotional, reactive with the Page right here. You're relearning how to remain calm, how to think logically in the face of adversity when dealing with challenges. That's why this is helping you. That's how it's helping you. It's transforming. You're growing up. Because you used to deal with stuff based off of what you saw in your environment or what you learned in your environment as a child. And it kept you stuck in that page. You were a page emotionally. Now you're growing up. You're maturing. You're relearning. And you're moving into this Queen of Swords as well. Like I said, thinking logically. Not being so quick to react, but to really remain calm and problem solve. Deal with the situation in a more balanced way. In a more clear way. Getting understanding. And not quitting or walking away so soon with that Page. And not being so reactive. So you're transforming, and this is going to help you in the world. Whew, I was not expecting this type of reading. What about y'all? Like I was really thinking we were going straight into love, but there is something about how this is being laid out. It's like the foundation is being built in you before this love comes in. Before this love comes in, you're going through a transformation. You're evolving from these page energy. Even though this is new, you're still evolving. And you're moving into more of a queen energy. Especially mentally. Because remember, we see right here, stressed out and worried. But then here's the Queen of Swords. She's not going to be stressed out or worried. She's not going to be reactive. She's going to get into problem solving. She's going to see her adversities as a way to... I just lost my train of thought when I said that too. Nevertheless, though, you guys get what I'm saying with the Queen of Swords. When it comes to challenges, she's going to see them as opportunities. That's what I meant to say. Challenges and difficulties as opportunities. Getting enough information and not being so quick to react. Using wisdom, logic, discernment. All right, so there's something here about the world and how this is going to help you in the world. You're being prepared. Oh, I see. You're being prepared for something in the world. This isn't just about you being prepared for this relationship. There's something that you're being prepared for when it comes to in the world as well. Because I feel like you're being prepared to be in the center of the world. Look at how she's in the center of the world. You're going to be graduating. Because the world card is about completions. It's like you're going to get there. And when you get there, once you graduate from this stage, there's something. And look, I said this stage because this is a stage. And once you graduate from this stage, it's like you're ready now to be in the world, front and center. You're being prepared. Because wherever you're going, life is going to be full of adversities. You're being prepared to deal with it. The challenges. You're being prepared to deal with that. Because you're someone that's meant to be in the center of the world, in the forefront of the world. You're not someone that's going to be on the sidelines. All right, let me see what this is about for you in the world. What is this about for the viewer when it comes to the world? This is interesting because I was like, that's why we're not seeing much about love, because first it's about you. We got here, the sacrifice is coming in. The Queen of Swords and the High Priestess is standing out for me right now. You have a deep calling. You have a deep calling with that High Priestess right there. And the Queen of Swords, knowing, a deep calling with a deep knowing. It's like you just know stuff. Not even knowing how you just know stuff. And with this world and this sacrifice is clarifying that. It says pursuing what you truly desire is going to require significant effort. Right? Listen, let me rephrase that because of what you're supposed to be doing in the world. Listen to what this says. Pursuing what you truly desire might require significant effort, or you may need to give up something that is precious to you in order to show how important this other option is to you. And she's sitting here, but look, there's like a planet right there. And even right here, this is clarifying the world. There's something significant about what you're meant to do, and it comes with some sort of sacrifice. And I feel like you're being prepared to make that sacrifice because you have a deep calling. You may have to go somewhere. Because remember, I even started out talking. You may even have to go, like physically, go somewhere in the world. And this feels foreign. Right here, like this feels like foreign. You know, rather this is you. Okay, let me tell you guys, I'm getting two different things here. Because it feel like it's connecting here because I'm seeing two people, right? So let me tell you what I'm picking up on. It's either you or this other person. Someone has to make a sacrifice, and it feels like having to relocate, but to a different part of the world or to a different part of your country. But it's going to be out of your comfort zone. Either you're going to be making that sacrifice, or the person that you're connected to is going to be making that sacrifice. Because it feels like someone is foreign and going to a place or a land that they've never been before, and having to start a new life there. And it just feels like being prepared for this. And I'm going to tell you the thing about this, especially seeing the High Priestess, I feel like you don't even see this right now. You're just being prepared for it. You could be someone, and here is how this is going to work for some of you. Let's say you just moved. You may be like, oh, I just moved. I just bought a house. Because remember, this says a sacrifice. You could have just started a new job or something. You could have just moved, right? You could have started school. There's a sacrifice in something that you just started that you're going, or even family, having to leave behind family. You're going to have to make that sacrifice to go someplace else in the world. It's like pick up everything and go someplace else. I'm being shown there's this journey card in this deck, and I'm being shown that journey card in my mind's eye, and it shows a man it shows a man. Look, right here, you can see it. That's what this is making me feel like. When I'm picking up and channeling this energy, especially with the death card and the horse, this is making me feel like that train is like having to go somewhere. And this is a major arcana because the Temperance is in reverse. This is imbalanced here. You're not going to grow in this land, in this area. That's why the pages are here. You're being prepared to transition. The death card. The Queen is there because where you're meant to be, you're meant to be a queen. And if you stay over here, you're going to remain a page. There's not going to be any promotion. When you're meant to elevate, when you're meant to evolve. Let me get a card for this. Yeah, see, expectation. Oh, look at this. 2. It shows it twice. Expectation. Didn't I say 2 of you? A courtship. Both of you. Both of you. Yeah, see? Look, unexpected income. Expectation. What are you going to do? So I feel like here, that's what I'm saying. There's something going on with you in a relationship. This is the courtship. This is the courtship. But it's not going to, you're not going to be able to keep this courtship because it feels like distance. Like you and this person live at a distance and y'all waiting to try to decide what are we going to do in order to be together. Are we going to go our separate ways, or are we going to come together? Somebody's going to move, the other one's going to relocate. It's giving that type of energy. And that's why I said even right here, going to a different part of the world. I am going to stop there because I want to do an extended. Before I move into extended, I want to see if this is someone. This does not feel like anyone from the past. This doesn't feel like anyone from the past. This feels like new energy. This is not someone that I feel like is already in your life. I can already see that because even the courtship card is there. And the death card, that symbolizes new transformations, old doors closing, page, new energy, new people. This is new. I'm going to do an extended reading. I'm going to look at in the extended reading how you can recognize this person. I'm going to describe them. I'm going to describe who they are. I'm going to tell you about their life. And I'm also going to tell you what you will mean to this person. And I'm going to tell you what this person is going to mean for you and your life. So if you feel called and this reading resonates with you, you can come on over to the extended. The link is going to be in the description box as well as pinned in the comments section. All right, I'll catch you over there.